Fresh ingredients coming at you live, y'all. Y'all see it. Right now, I'm doing my happy dance. You know why? Because I'm making one of my favorite dishes. I'm making a jambalaya. A jambalaya that's gonna knock your socks off. Chicken and andouille sausage, shrimp. Man, it's gonna be so good. I am Master King Chef J-Rock, and I appreciate you guys watching. Y'all stick around, and we're gonna make a jambalaya, you and me together, that's gonna blow your mind. Do not go anywhere. So you cannot make a jambalaya without the andouille sausage. It's illegal. They'll lock you up, throw away the key, you go to jail. So right now, I got some andouille sausage right here, straight from New Orleans, however you say it. I'm gonna add that to the pot, right? I'm gonna let that get brown, right? And the flavor from that is gonna render into the pan. I'm gonna remove the sausage and start adding some of my other ingredients, all right? But this is like the key to the jambalaya. So I'm gonna get this nice and brown, and I'll be right back, guys. Check it out though, check it out, it looks good though. Yeah, baby. All right, so my sausage brown. Y'all see all that flavor that's in there, right? I'm taking the sausage out, all right? And then I'm gonna add my chicken. I'm gonna brown my chicken, and then I'll come right back and show you guys what's next. But you know, I gotta season the chicken. You gotta hit it with a little bit of Old Bay. Give it a little bit of love, you know, wake it up. Sleep, it's sleep, so we gotta wake it up, right? So I'm gonna add this chicken to this browned andouille sausage oil that I got. And I'm gonna let that cook it 3/4 of the way. I'm not gonna cook it all the way. And I'm gonna remove it, and then we're gonna throw in the onions and peppers. Woo! Man, we ain't even halfway finished yet, and it's looking and smelling good, right? So I removed the chicken, right? Right here, I got what we call the Holy Trinity. That's onions, celery, and bell pepper, right? We're gonna add the onions. We're gonna add the celery, and we're gonna add the bell peppers. I use red and yellow to give it a little bit of more color and flavor, right? And then, guys, what I'm gonna do next is season it. So check out these seasonings right here, right? We got some cumin, some paprika, some chili powder, some black pepper, some thyme, a little bit of dry parsley, and a hint of brown sugar. That's the secret ingredient. Give it a little bit of sweetness. And that's what we're gonna season our vegetables with, right? We're gonna let that all go in like that there. And we're gonna sweat these vegetables out, man. Get them nice and tender. And then we're gonna add the food back, the meats back to the pot. And we're almost there with that jambalaya. Man, I wish you guys could smell this, because this show is smelling good. Woo! Man, I tell you, I get excited when I'm making this. So, right here I got some minced garlic, right? You don't want the garlic, you don't want to put it in too soon, because garlic burns really quick. So, I'm going to add the garlic right now, right? And after I add the garlic, man, we're going to measure out the liquid ingredients. So I'm going to cook this for about 2 minutes, and I'll be right back. All right, so another secret ingredient that I use when I make my jambalaya is I use some clam juice, man. This gives it so much flavor. A lot of people only use chicken broth, but no, not MKCJ. You know why? Because we are always building flavors. Y'all got it, right? So, just like other time you're cooking rice, it's gonna be 4 parts or 2 parts liquid, 1 part rice. So we're gonna do the same concept right here. So, I got my measuring cup right here. We're gonna add 4 cups of liquid, right? That's 1. That didn't make enough, right? So then I'm gonna add chicken broth to it. So we got 1, and then 2, 3, and 4. I'm gonna also add a can or a cup of diced tomatoes. And you want to get the ones that's kind of seasoned already. That has like basil, garlic, and herb. I'm gonna add a cup of that, right? Add that to the mix. Man, that looks so good. And then I'm gonna add a 1/2 cup of tomato sauce. right? Now, I'm gonna add my sausage and my chicken back to the party, right? I'm gonna stir that up. I'm gonna turn it all the way up. I'm gonna let it come to a boil, let it simmer for about 15 minutes, and then we're gonna add the rice. Do not go anywhere. Look at that, looking so good, guys. Yes, smells so good. Camera guy, check that out, man. It's bubbling. That means it's happy. You see it doing all like that, that's the happy. Remember I was doing the dance earlier? That's what the pots do. All right, so I got my 4 cups of stock that I put in there that we made with the clam juice and the chicken broth. All right, so now, remember I told you 2 to 1. So now it's time to add the rice. And preferably a long grain rice, but you want short grain, that's totally up to you. Yo, jambalaya, right? All right, I'm just giving you the basics. You can do it how you want to do it. So now that it's boiling, I'm gonna add 2 cups of rice. So that's 1 cup, right? And I'm gonna go back and add another cup of rice in here. You know what, I'm gonna go and get another little half because we added a little bit more liquids, camera guy. You remember when we added the tomato sauce? That's liquid, right? All right, so I add another cup, camera guy said. So I add another half a cup, right? And then you don't wanna mess with it too much, right? I'm gonna stir that up one time, give it a nice little stir. And then what's gonna happen is, I'm gonna put the lid on the pot, and I'm gonna let that simmer for about 15 minutes. I might check it 1 or 2 times to make sure it's not sticking to the bottom, even though that crust on the bottom will be so good. But I'm gonna go check it every now and then, and I'm gonna let it do what it do. So I'm gonna go sit down, read the book, come back in 15 minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna read like a little 4-page book. Gonna take me 15 minutes to read it, and I'll be right back. Stick around, guys. Got my 1 glove on like MJ, Michael Jackson. All right, so let's take a look and see where we at this jambalaya. That is exactly what you want right there, right? Nice. Let's give it a quick stir. Oh man, you guys see that? That's what I'm talking about. Now that is some good looking jambalaya right there. Now, I'm gonna add the last ingredient to this, and I added last because it's so easy to cook. It takes but time. So I have some shrimp right here. I hit it with some paprika, a little bit of cumin, some parsley, right? I'm gonna mix it up, right? That's why I got the 1 glove on. And what I'm gonna do right now is just lay this, camera guy, you gotta get my good side. Yeah. You're gonna lay the shrimp, I gotta get my good side, so I gotta turn it to the side, on top of the jambalaya. And what I'm gonna do is put the lid back on, and the steam is gonna cook that. And the little juices and stuff from the shrimp gonna fall down in there and add a little bit more flavor to it, right? So I'm gonna let that steam, put that on top, and I'll be right back. Gotta give him a good side. Okay, good side. Woo! Gonna open a red pot. What's in a red pot? Y'all see that there? Don't that look good, camera guy? Man, so I'm gonna take some of these green onions. Y'all know how chef do. I'm gonna make it rain on that thing, baby. And that's it right there. That's that beautiful jambalaya with the shrimp. Let me go in here and let y'all see. And the sausage, and the chicken, the tomatoes, the onions. Man, stay right there. I'm gonna get me a spoon right now. I'm gonna take this stuff, man. Camera guy. I'm going right in the pot. Let's do this like this here. Got me a piece of chicken on there. The sausage. Give me a little scrumpy scrimp. Put that on there like that there. I might walk around, you know, and work off some of this, you know, go back and forth, think about it, pray about it. Lord, thank you for this jambalaya. Thank you for the chef that made this jambalaya. He's such a wonderful guy, Lord. I thank you for putting that awesome chef in my life. I'm talking about me. All right, so here we go. What I'm gonna say, camera guy? Don't make no sense. This is so doggone good. Full of flavor, got a little bit of spice. You can taste the difference from that clam juice I put in there, that chicken broth. Man, I'm gonna tell you right now, this right here is fire. This is straight fire. Listen, guys, it's 93,000 of y'all out there that subscribe to my channel. I appreciate that. We're trying to get to 100,000. After 100,000, we're going straight to 1,000,000. All right? I thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. And remember, come over here before I say this. Before I want to go, I want y'all to see this one more time. Looks so good. Remember, always keep God first in your life, and everything will fall into place. Thank y'all for watching. God bless.